Hey everyone, Elena from the Emerald Oracle. Hope everyone is doing well. Welcome back, and I have a new pick a card reading set up for you, a yes or no question reading. So you're going to ask a simple yes or no question, and then we're going to ask the angels and the spirit guides to give a message with regard to whatever you've asked. Okay, before I get going, I do just want to remind everyone to please subscribe if you haven't already. These subscriptions really make a difference and help for me to be able to keep putting these videos up, and I would love to be able to keep doing that. So thank you if you already have, and if you haven't, please consider doing so. And of course, like and share the video, and don't forget to hit the bell icon to be notified when I put up new videos. All right, so with that said, let's get going. We have 3 sets of cards to choose from, and let's go over our crystals in case that helps you to choose. Here we have, on set of cards number 1, we have Chevron Amethyst, really pretty. And on set of cards number 2, we have Emerald, Emerald in the Raw, which obviously you guys know is one of my favorites. So pretty, beautiful. Okay, and then on set of cards number 3, we have a Yellow Aventurine. Yellow Aventurine, also really interesting and pretty. Okay. Alrighty, so now I'm going to ask you all to clear your mind, take a few deep breaths, picture a blue sky or a clear blank white sheet of paper, and then you're going to choose from set of cards 1, 2, or 3. And also I said that backwards, but you are also going to ask a simple yes or no question. So get a question clear in your mind, be as clear and concise as possible, and keep it simple. Don't make it like a 2-part, 3-part, and this and that. Make it a simple, something that you could get a simple yes or no to, okay? So keep it clear and concise and keep it simple. Yes or no question, clear your mind, and then take a few breaths, and then you're going to choose from set of cards number 1, 2, or 3. I'll just give you a minute to do that. All right, so let's get going. So we're going to start with set of cards number 1, and I'm just going to put these aside for a moment. Okay, set of cards number 1. I'm going to put your outcome card aside for a second. Okay, set of cards number 1. What do we have? Okay. All right, I'm using my tarot today rather than the yes or no, simple yes or no cards. I like to mix it up a little bit because you get a little bit more of a message with the tarot anyway. So, okay, for those of you who have chosen set of cards number 1, okay, so clearly right off the bat, this doesn't look great. So this would be, hard up, it would be a no. It looks like whatever you've asked, it looks like the angels and the spirit guides are giving you an answer of no. However, I'm going to put the caveat in that something about the situation is not what it seems. So that would translate to me as either this would be a blessing in disguise that it was no. Let's say you were hoping for a yes to whatever you asked. This would be letting you know that a no is actually much more in your best interest. The no answer is actually you being protected by the angels and the spirit guides. So that's one way it translates. It translates to there's some elements that you're not aware of that would be detrimental to you for whatever you asked, and even though you're hoping, you may be hoping for a yes or wanting an answer of yes, this is saying that a no is actually, after time goes by, you will see, it will eventually be revealed to you that a no was the best thing, that a no was actually like the perfect thing. and you being protected. I know we don't always like to hear no, of course, and we don't always like to hear no specifically when we're asking about something important, where we wanted to hear a yes. But I do feel, again, like there's this caveat to it, that it's most likely a really good thing that you're getting a no. And in general, sometimes a no is what you wanted anyway. So for those of you who wanted a no, you wanted an answer of no, I should say, then you've got what you wanted, because this is definitely a no answer. And for those of you who wanted a yes, again, I think that this is probably very much so a blessing in disguise, and you will come to see that. I think that the other way that this could be translated is still would be a no for now, but something may shift and change, because with this Seven of Cups, there is definitely something or some elements that you're unaware of or are not what they seem. So it is a no, but I would say it's either one of two scenarios. It's either scenario number one, where it's no, and that's a blessing, and it will be revealed to you later why and how that's a blessing, and that you were being protected, and no was the best thing. Or there is elements to this that you're unaware of or not what they seem, and it's no for now, but something about this may shift or change. And then maybe in a different form than what you were originally asking, the answer could shift to a maybe kind of thing, if that makes any sense to you. So for most of you, I think it's a hard no. Okay, I'm just going to say that. For most of you, I think it's a hard no. But I do think that in the end, you'll see that that was a good thing and that that's a blessing, even if it upsets you right in this moment. And for some of you, I do believe that there's more to this story, more to be revealed, some elements that you're not aware of and that, that you don't know. And those will become more apparent, and you will get clarification. And then there's a possibility of something shifting. And then it becomes, to me, more like a maybe. Let's see what your outcome is with my other cards here. Okay, the flowers, the bouquet. All right, the flowers. So that really is, that's pretty important actually, because what that says to me is, so two things here. If you fall into the category of scenario number one, where it's a no, but no is really actually a blessing in disguise, the flowers back that up. The flowers say that the situation is being watched after, and you're being guided, and it's actually going to be a blessing that you received a no here. And being cut off from something or someone or denied something is actually very much in your best interest, and 100% you will benefit from it. You will be better off for it, and you will come very much to know that. And then for those of you with scenario number two, where I said there may be elements that you're not aware of, and something about, or multiple things about the situation or about the person is not what it seems. And for right now, it's being held from you and you're being protected from it. And then things will come to light. You will get more information. You will get clarity about things. And when that happens, it looks like there may be a turnaround with this situation, and then it may shift to a possible yes, or something like that. So with the flowers as the finishing card here, it really says that, yeah, it's no for now for most of you. And for most of you, that's a good thing, and that's how Spirit wants it, and you're being protected and you're being guided. So trust that you're being protected from this, and there's something or someone much better, depending on what you've asked. Or if that doesn't apply, it would be that you'll get through whatever this is that you've asked about, and you will be perfectly fine. all will be well, and you will have other much more important blessings and happiness coming to you. And for scenario number 2, where you guys are not aware of something that's key and vital and important, that will come to light for you. You will become aware, and at that point things will shift, and there is a possibility that the situation may actually work out, and may shift to a yes. But again, it's a divine timing, okay? So it's not right now across the board. This is a no for right now. For some of you, there is the possibility that it could shift. But I think the main message here is it's no for now, and trust in spirit, because the angels and the spirit guides, they have your back. They know what's going on. They know what's on your mind. They know what you're concerned about. They know what you want and what you desire, and they're not going to just leave you hanging, okay? So if it's a hard no permanently, they have your back, and there's something much, much better, and everything will work out wonderfully for you. It really will. You're being protected here. And if it's the group that it's kind of just a no for now, then much more has to be revealed to you. In time, it will be, and then the situation will shift to a positive, much more positive outcome and situation. Okay? All right, set of cards number 1. I hope that was helpful. And we're going to move on now to set of cards number 2. All right. Set of cards number 2. We had our emerald. I'm going to put your outcome card here. All right. Oh, wow. All right, we have the 9 of Cups. Actually, let me move this out of the glare of the light. I'm going to go over it like this. Wow. Okay. Set of cards number 2. We have the 9 of Cups and the Chariot. Wow. All right. So this is like a big fat yes. So whatever you've asked, hopefully it was something you wanted to hear a yes to. And if it is, then this is a yes. And it's not just it's a bold-faced yes. Yeah. Okay. But it's also, I would say it's also answering a wish of sorts. So whatever you've asked here, this answer, the angels and the spirit guides are telling you that by giving you a yes, it's going to be granting some kind of wish. It's going to be answering something that for most of you is something you really hold dear to your heart and is very important to you, whether it's about a person and to be with a particular person, or someone's health, or it doesn't matter what the situation is, even if it's financial, it doesn't matter what it is. It could be an argument, a friendship, family strife, health, career, it doesn't matter. Whatever it is, this really is a big fat yes, and it does answer a wish. Let's see. I also want to say that with the Chariot here, this is adding the element of speed. So this is a good thing, because this means that, many times we ask a yes or no question, but we don't have any idea on timing. But here they're giving you a little hint as to timing, which this is why I like to do yes or no with tarot, because it'll give you a little bit more detail. So for those of you who've chosen set of cards number 2, it looks like they're giving you a yes answer, and something that is a very happy thing, something that's probably answering a wish of yours. And they're giving you, with the Chariot, they're giving you momentum and action and speed. So it feels like this is taking action quite literally either right now or coming up relatively soon. So even if it feels like nothing's happening in this moment and you're like, well, nothing's happening, I'm waiting and waiting and I'm waiting and waiting, take your focus off time, because this is happening. This is manifesting. This is coming for you, okay, in a really good way, okay? This is coming toward you. It's literally barreling toward you, and you really don't even realize. So what I would say is, if you're keeping your mind and your thoughts and your focus on when is it going to happen, nothing's happening, you're pushing it, you're keeping it from you. You're almost putting up like a metaphysical barricade, okay? So let the universe be able to find you. If you're hiding behind a barricade and, Spirit is trying to find you with like a a metaphorical lottery ticket, and they're like, well, I would love to give her this winning lottery ticket or give him this winning lottery ticket, but we can't find him or her. So you get the point. You want to not put up any barriers or any blocks. Okay. So how do you do that? Relax. Honestly, it's really that simple. It's just have faith, breathe, and relax about it. You're getting a very definitive yes answer here. And for most of you, this is a really good thing. For I would say 99 or 95% of you, the yes is a wonderful thing. It's what you wanted to hear. And like I said, it answers some kind of really dearly held wish, something really important to you. So that's wonderful. And it is coming to you faster than you think. So if you're anxious and worried about time, for those of you who've chosen this set of cards, it really is your lucky day, because not only are you getting the answer of yes, but you're getting the answer of giving you a clue to a little bit of a clue to a little bit of time, and meaning that the time frame is very soon. Literally. So that can mean, it's very hard to pinpoint time, and they're only giving you some information about that. It is coming toward you, but it feels for many of you it will be fairly quickly. So I feel like within the next some of you could be the next few days, and some of you it's the next few weeks. You're most likely going to see movement or hear something about the situation. Yes, that it can be, maybe for some of you, it's a little bit more like, a couple of months, but that would be the extreme. I feel like for most of you, it's coming up relatively quickly, maybe a few weeks. I'm going to go in the middle where we're talking days, weeks, and months. I'm going to go in the middle and say maybe a few weeks, maybe 2 to 3, maybe by the end of the year. Let's put it that way, because we're already in December. We've got, I think, 3 weeks left of the year. So let's say, hopefully, for many of you, I think it's going to be by the end of the year that you'll have significant movement, and you'll know that your answer to this question is yes. Now, for some of you, if you asked something that yes would be a negative, like for instance, if you have an illness or something like that, then please know that with the 9 of Cups representing the yes and answering, like I said, a wish, then that would mean that if your yes answer here is a negative for you, they want you to know, believe it or not, it will turn into a positive, 100%. So if you've asked something where a yes is a negative thing, somehow, some way, Spirit is going to make this work out in your favor. So if it seems like terrible, like, oh no, I have a sickness or an illness, I didn't want to hear a yes, that's terrible, oh my gosh, I'm scared. They're letting you know, but you're being protected and you're going to be okay. So God forbid you do have an illness of some kind. They're letting you know, but it will be resolved. It will be healed. It will be taken care of, and you will be okay. So I really feel very strongly that for the majority of you, like 95 to 99%, this is a very positive, wonderful thing. And it also is happening with a bit of speed. So if you're feeling impatient, just take a breath and stop worrying about when and how quickly. And the minute you stop worrying about it and just have faith and just say, hey, I'm so grateful that such and such happened. Talk about it as though it already happened, and you're going to bring it to you even faster, because the wheels of speed are already going. They want to find you. They want to bring it to you. So they're just waiting on you maybe to change your thoughts and to have faith and to know and believe. It's like the magical metaphorical key that opens the door. Okay? All right, let's see your outcome card. Oh, the clover. The clover. Okay, that is awesome. That is awesome. So in these two different decks, okay, the classic tarot, and this is the Titania deck. Okay, in these two decks, the 9 of Cups would represent getting your wish, and the clover represents getting your wish. So wow, I mean, I shuffle these up. I don't know what's going to come up. And I love when this happens. This is so special and spectacular. So I just want to really drive that point home. I just want to say to you guys that for those of you who have chosen this set of cards, wow. The yes is like a really positive thing, even if it seems like it's not. And it's literally answering a wish, because we have two different decks, both telling you a wish that you've been wanting and hoping for is going to be granted to you. I mean, of all the cards that could have come out in the shuffle, that's why I love the tarot. That's why I love the beauty of the tarot. It's just even the most cynical people, it's hard to put that to coincidence. It's so meant to be. It's so fate, and I love it. So the Clover is such a card of not just granting you your wish and letting you know luck is on your side. It is a card of huge blessings. So this 100% is a yes. This 100% answers a big wish for you, and it will be coming much sooner than you think. And the Clover depicts that as well. The Clover also depicts that it's a card of letting you know that things are coming much faster than you know. So really sit in the faith of things, and in the knowledge that you're going to get the happy thing or person or a place or a situation that you're wishing for. All right, set of cards number 2. Congrats. That is a really great answer, and I wish you all the best. Now we are going to move on to set of cards number 3. All right, with that. Okay, we have the yellow aventurine. Let's do the same. Move you out of the light a little bit. All right. Oh, okay. This is also looking so far good. Okay. All right. We have the Sun and Temperance. So we've asked a yes or no question. And okay. So, all right. Let's see here. So with this, for those of you who've chosen set of cards number 3, okay, yes or no? I'm going to say yes with a caveat, with a however, with a but, ... It's not a bad thing. It's a yes, but with Temperance, it's saying you may have to have a smidge more patience. So I know nobody likes to hear that. Everybody likes to hear that it's happening right now. Nobody wants to wait. Waiting is, like annoying and drives us all crazy. Some of us more than others. I'm guilty. I have no patience. So I'm totally guilty of the same. So for those of you who are like annoyed, don't feel bad. I feel your pain. I'm with you. Okay, but it's really still a very good thing, okay? There's a reason why you need to have a little bit of patience. The good news is that for most of you who wanted a yes response, and I think most of you did, you are getting a yes. The Sun is a wonderful big fat yes, and it's a yes that's going to play out in a way that's full of joy and blessings, and it'll really be like a wonderful, wonderful thing, okay? But Temperance means that there's some things going on, and there's some things at play that have to be worked on a little bit more. But again, the angels, the spirit guides, they have your back, and they know that you're waiting on this, and it's coming. You just have to have a little bit more faith, a little bit more patience. And listen, the good thing about Temperance, there's a lot of cards that could come up to express that it's yes, but not right now, and that you'll have to wait. When you have other cards that would represent having to have patience, they can be kind of indefinite and not so clear on how long. And also, how great will it be? With Temperance, it's like, yes, they're saying you'll have to wait, but with Temperance, the reward is always worth the wait. It's like Temperance gives you like an extra bonus gift for the fact that you had to wait. It's like they compensate you, like, oh, we know you've had to be so patient. We know this has taken forever. We know this has been really trying and difficult on you. So, here's an extra, parting gift. Like, that's kind of how Temperance works out, okay? So it's really, I know it feels like, who wants to wait anymore? But honestly, if you have to wait with Temperance, it's really for the best. It's on purpose, and it's a good thing. It will be so, so, so worth it and so in your favor that you've had to wait. So again, just as I've said in the past, and I think I said it just now to set of cards number 2, have faith and don't block it. Don't focus on the fact that you're waiting. Don't focus on the passage of time and when, because the more that you focus on that, the longer it will take, because all the universe hears is when, time. It's going so slow. I'm waiting and I'm waiting. So then all you get is more of that you're waiting. But if you focus on the actual thing that you are trying to manifest, the thing, your wish, the thing that you want, the person, the thing, the situation, no matter what it is, a job, a relationship, money, health, whatever it is, focus on what you do want, not what you don't want. It's like the golden rule, and human nature is we all forget it. We focus on our misery. We focus on the thing that is bad or the thing that is negative. And it's just, I don't know why it's ingrained generally in the psyche of most people, but it kind of is. Except children. If you notice, children always are optimistic because they have that innocence and that wonder. And to children, everything is possible. Anything is possible. Magic is possible. So, and then we grow up and we start to lose that. And we really have to get back to that kind of childhood wonder and innocence of just believing blindly that something can and will come to you. And that you have it already. That's really the key. If you can envision it, if you can imagine it, if you can speak as though it's already in your life and you already have it and you're so grateful for it. The envisioning it as it's already in your life is the key to bringing it super fast, and gratitude for it as though you've already received it is literally the magic elixir. It's the code, the formula, it's the key that opens the lock, that opens the gate to literally like euphoria and utopia. Like it is hugely the key that'll open the gate to your wish. Okay, so stay positive, be faithful, and keep your thoughts on not when is it coming and oh, this is taking so long and is it going to come? Am I going to get it? Is it? Take your thoughts off that and put your thoughts on, I'm so grateful that I have, blank, blank, blank. You fill in the blank. I'm so grateful that blank, blank, blank worked out. I'm so grateful that I have. I'm so great that I am. I'm so grateful that this is. Whatever the situation is, you choose the verbiage, but make sure that you're being grateful. Make sure that you're affirming that you already have it. Okay? And use the phrase I am, because I am is like a genie in a bottle. You say I am and the universe says, okay, well, you are what? We'll give it to you. So, and that works negative or positive. So make sure that when you say I am, say something positive. Do not say something negative after I am. Okay? If you keep saying I'm so broke, I'm so mad, I'm so lonely, I'm so sad, then all you'll get is more of that. Literally. So guard your thoughts and try to keep your feelings and your vibration up, and know that this is definitely a yes. And for most of you, that's a really good thing. I think kind of for all of you, it's a really good thing. For the rare few of you that maybe a yes would be a negative, then know that it's being slowed down on purpose. You're being protected. And with the sun there, it's saying even if a yes comes up as a negative for you, it's still going to work out, believe me, to such a wonderful, beautiful end. It's going to work out for the best possible. So let's see what your outcome card is. Wow, this is twice today. The sun. Oh my God. I swear, I mean, I don't know. I wish I had something to swear on here. But I promise you, I have no idea. I just shuffle them and, dole them out and lay them down and set them up. The only reason I don't always do that in front of the camera is that the placement, it takes so long. I try to keep the videos a little shorter, but I promise you, I have no way to know. I'm always nervous myself because I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope it makes sense. The sun and the sun in 2 decks. This happened with the last set of cards, and I just absolutely freaking love it. I love it, love it, love it. It makes me so excited, and This is part of why, a huge reason why I love the tarot and oracle cards. They're just, when you're tuned in and, clicked in, it's just so on point. So we have 2 different decks giving you their version of the sun. So this is letting you know this is so on point. You are getting a yes. For most of you, this will be, for like 99% of you, this is a wonderful, wonderful thing. You have to wait a smidge more, but the more you keep your thoughts on positivity and keeping things really hopeful and positive in your mind, and knowing and believing that you already have this thing or this person or whatever it is you're hoping for, whatever positive yes answer, if you just envision what that is, and be grateful for it, it's going to come to you much faster. And temperance will guarantee that there's some kind of reward about it. And so for you guys too, I feel like this almost answers like a big wish. The sun in both decks just really denote blessings and joy and happy, like sheer joy. Okay, so you are headed for the answer to whatever you've asked is going to be such a joyous, wonderful outcome. And even if you did not want a yes to your question, if a yes would be in turn a negative, they're saying, nope, it won't be. This will be turned around. Excuse me, this will be turned around to a very positive, wonderful outcome. And yes, you have to wait a little bit, but and you've been waiting, but you won't have to wait too much longer. And again, have faith and bring the barricade down so the universe can literally find you and deliver this happy, yes, beautiful outcome to you. All right, so congrats, set of cards number 3. That's a great outcome, and I wish you guys all the best. And just a reminder to everyone, again, please subscribe and like and share. I would really appreciate it. And until next time, manifest your best life, everyone. Manifest your best life. All right, take care.